major figure in German film history, Wim Wenders, what is up with those glasses? He was born on August 14th, 1945, because we all know that Leos are just the best. Over his ongoing career, Wenders has managed to make many films that gained historical accolades, including 3 Academy Award nominations under the Best Documentary category. On September 23rd, 1987, The Wings of Desire was released in France and later in Germany itself on October 27th that same year. This is a movie that I feel, although itself wasn't entirely original, as the same concept had already been done before in 1946 in A Matter of Life and Death, it definitely adds its own elements to it with its own story, which is told for the most part visually. There's very little dialogue, and the subtlety is the most impressive factor in my mind. The picture was partially inspired by Rainer Maria Rilke's poetry, and even more impressive, the script was actually very short. The majority of the movie is actually improvised, and it's incredibly beneficial thanks to the brilliant actors, great lighting and direction. The movie was even shot by 77-year-old cinematographer Henri Alekan. In 1993, the success of the picture led to an inevitable sequel, Far Away So Close, and it would even lead to a 1998 remake called City of Angels starring Meg Ryan and Nicolas Cage. The film would even gain a stage adaptation in 2003 in the UK before branching out to Germany in 2005. Speaking of which, in 1993, as well as the sequel of the same name, U2 actually released a music video inspired from the picture named Far Away So Close. So the film, like I say, had partially been done before, but I feel like it adds its own innovation and originality to it. The movie follows Damiel and Cassiel, 2 angels played by Bruno Ganz and Otto Sandler respectively, roaming West Berlin, observing the humans around them. The majority of the film is the characters' own inner monologues. The angels are able to hear the humans' thoughts and are only seen by children. There isn't much in the way of a plot, but they observe these creatures trying to learn from them, while American actor Peter Falk, playing himself, visits Berlin to shoot a new picture. It turns out he can somehow sense their presence. He can't see them, but it doesn't stop him from having a full-blown conversation with the guy in public.
I can't see you, but I know you're here. I feel it. You've been hanging around since I got here. I wish I could see your face. Just look into your eyes and tell you how good it is to be here. Just to touch something. See, that's cold. I feel good.
It turns out Peter used to be an angel himself before choosing to become a human. Of course, it all makes sense. No mortal man could be that talented. In addition, the final crumbs of a story, Damiel starts to fall in love with a trapeze artist named Marion, played by Solveig de Martin. Oh, we all know that feeling, don't we? Falling in love and she can't even see you. She doesn't even know you exist. You might as well just not be there. You know, you give her everything. And you're always there, every day, giving her 110%. And then all of a sudden, she doesn't even know you're there. She doesn't even know you're real. You might as well just not exist. It's just, I get it. Not being able to feel human emotions, which contradicts the whole angel falling in love story arc a little bit now that I think about it, further depresses Damiel. Can angels get depressed? I mean, I guess, a soul of somebody is still, some kind of energy, so I guess they might have some kind of emotions, but really, when you really think about it, he soon turns human, not really explaining how, and the movie turns to colour. Before this even happens, the film itself does a terrific job of interlapping between the spirit world, black and white, and the real world of colour to show whose point of view is actually being shown. As explained, it had been done before, but this film tends to add its own style to it. The black and white sequences were actually shot through a rare filter made from the stocking of the cinematographer's grandmother. The filmmakers weren't actually allowed to film the real Berlin Wall, so they needed to build a replica. Unfortunately, the first one was lazily made and got destroyed in the rain. Around this time of filmmaking, it was common to show the humans try to interact with the spirit world. This movie does the complete opposite and really set the boundaries for such films as Ghost or The Sixth Sense. Not only is most of the dialogue people's thoughts, but furthermore, another good chunk of the film isn't even that. It's the angels and just their acting, body language, and the music is so eerie and bone-chilling you can't help but feel so many mixed emotions. I was genuinely devastated when the film ended and I saw it to be continued screen. It's a picture that makes you really think and appreciate your life. Once Damiel becomes human, he is overwhelmed by the ability to see colour, to bleed, to feel, to drink, to eat. The film ends with him finally finding the woman of his dreams, and they sense a sudden familiarity as if they've known each other for years. While that's going on, Cassiel becomes traumatized when he attempts to stop a man from committing suicide but fails. He's left broken because of it, and it really is beautiful storytelling. However, the film was originally supposed to have a very different final product. It was intended to be far less serious, and Cassiel would have comedically mocked the humans' actions. Other humorous scenes were cut out, including Damiel and Marion being met by Cassiel at the end for a pie fight. Yeah, I don't think that would have worked. Regardless, it is a movie that is worthy of all of its accolades and a film definitely worth the watch. Here you go.